The most dangerous place is the safest place. Jin San believes in this. He used to be mixed black after all, and he was particularly keen on the smell of danger. While the bar was reported, was someone making trouble in KTV? And there is more than one place? So many things happen at the same time. Obviously a little too coincidental. In addition to Chin Tion's words before, he has every reason to believe that this is what Chin Tion did. Chin Tion, this kind of trick. Just want to deal with me, Jin San? It's really naive. Jin San smiled contemptuously. He had a pistol on his waist and walked out of the villa quickly. It happened that a Mercedes-Benz G stopped in front of him. A man dressed as a driver rolled down the window. Sanyi. Jin San opened the door directly. Go to the Bienhua bar. Okay. At the same time, in a high-end residential area, boom. A loud noise. Damn it. A strong man flew out and knocked down a bunch of tables, chairs, and benches. The man was embarrassed and wanted to stand up to fight back, but found that his hands and feet were a little numb, and he couldn't stand up at all? How is this going? He looked incredible at the man with a mustache and flat glasses in front of him. Just now the man with glasses said that he belongs to the community property, because there was some water leaking downstairs, so he came to take a look. He saw that the other party was wearing the property's hat and the uniform of the community property, so I didn't think much about it. I just didn't expect that this man actually came for him, and the fighting power is stronger than him. You, who are you? Feel the numbness of one's hands and feet, and the powerful combat power that the opponent has just shown. The man couldn't help asking. He has offended too many people in his life, so he didn't know the origin of the person before him. It doesn't matter who I am. Read more at hotfulnovel.xyz. The spectacle man helped his spectacles, did not answer his question, but opened his mouth. The important thing is that I know who you are. The man with glasses paused when he said that, and then had a playful smile. Jin San's first thug, Chun Chong, known as a fighting madman. It should be you, right? You? What do you want to do? Chun Chong frowned, and faintly hurried to something bad. What do I don't want to do? The man with glasses is neither salty nor light, and takes out his mobile phone without anyone else. I just want to show you a video. As he spoke, he handed the phone to Chin Chong, and then clicked play. There is no special picture in the video, just a woman, with a child eating in the hotel. But it was such a scene that made Chin Chong extremely angry, and he immediately yelled, "My wife? Damn, you bastards, what do you want to do? What's the ability to catch my wife and children? Come at me if you have the kind grass. Isn't I here for you? Chin Chong. Doesn't this product follow the routine? Don't get excited. As long as you cooperate obediently, I promise not to touch your wife and children. Do you want to deal with Sanyi?" Chun Chong was not stupid, and immediately understood the other party's intention. The other party did not kill himself, but arrested his wife and children, obviously wanting to know something from him. Yes, you are very smart. Then you are looking for the wrong person. Chun Chong said calmly, I'm just a thug by Sanyi. I don't even know about Sanyi. If you want to know about Sanyi, you should go to Su Hu and Leopard. Really? Then I have to let your wife and children say goodbye to you. Do you dare? Now in a legal society, killing people is going to go to jail. Chin Chong vowed to say. Who said I was going to kill them? The man with glasses said calmly. They just became fools with food poisoning in the hotel. What is my business? Become a fool? Huh. Do you still have this ability? Chin Chong smiled disdainfully. He didn't believe that the person in front of him had such great ability. I'm good at using poison. Haven't you already experienced it just now? The man with glasses didn't care about Chin Chong's sarcasm. If you don't believe me, you can try again. But I think, you love your wife and children so much, shouldn't you be willing to let them try? Of course, you can also abandon your wife and children for loyalty. Anyway, I have a way to kill Jin San. It's just that at that time, not only will your wife and children become fools, but you will also become a demented person who doesn't remember all this today. How? Do you want to try? This is the first time I use this thing, just to practice with you. Talking about the glasses, the man did not know where he took out 2 slender silver needles. It doesn't seem to be a joke. You are simply a devil. Chin Chong gritted his teeth. Compared with you, we are each other. The man with glasses leisurely said threatening words, Chin Chong, my patience is limited. You should make a decision quickly. Otherwise, after the poisonous dishes are on the table, even I can't save them. Sweet and sour pork tenderloin? Your kid should like this dish the most, right? You dare. During the fight just now, Chen Chong's right shoulder, left arm, and 2 legs were hit by a silver needle. The silver needle not only pierced his acupuncture point, but also had anesthetic on it. At this time, his legs were numb, and he couldn't even stand up. So when he heard the man with glasses, he could only furious and competently. It's just that the man with glasses is not even a bird at all. He looked at his watch for himself. It's about 3 minutes before the time to serve the sweet and sour pork tenderloin. Chun Chong's face was uncertain. 2 minutes left. Chun Chong was silent. Last minute. Okay, let me say. I said, you stop your men first. Chun Chong finally couldn't bear the pressure of this man with glasses. The whole person is as if the body is hollowed out, compromising the man. The man with glasses smiled, and then pretended to send a message out. Now I can say. Obviously, this man with glasses wearing a property uniform, flat glasses, and a mustache is Chin Tion. Since knowing that Lin Feng was at Jin San's Blue Shell Bar, he has investigated Jin San's information. With Chin Tion's energy, it is really easy to investigate Jin San's detailed information. Among Jin San's many materials, Chin Tion found this Chun Chong's information. Chun Chong is the gold medalist of Jin San. He is also the person Jin San trusts most. The trust level even surpasses that of Su Hu and Leopard Brother. It's just that Chin Chong no longer works at night, and most people don't know his existence. Even Gu Qingqing only knew Chin Chong's name, but didn't know Chin Chong's whereabouts. Therefore, Chin Tion found the hackers under his hands. Hackers generally also know other hackers. Most of them have their own hacker groups. Chin Tion asked them to publish a reward task of 500,000 to find Chun Chong's detailed information in their hacker group. Thus, Chun Chong's information fell into Chin Tion's hands. You know, hackers, not everyone is very rich. 500,000 is a lot for them. Although there are many hackers, they are afraid that random investigation of the data will cause trouble. But once I found this information about Chin Chong, they have no psychological burden in an instant. This product has wounded people many times, killed people once, and went to prison. And there are many homicides that cannot be solved. And the police suspect that it is related to Chin Chong. It's just that they couldn't find evidence over there, so they couldn't convict Chin Chong. Because of this, they found that not only did they have no psychological burden, but they were also extremely positive. It only takes one night. I found the details of Chin Chong, including his residence, where the child goes to school, whether the husband and wife are affectionate or not. What do you like to eat? Wait. So Chin Tian spent a small amount of money casually and made a uniform like this residential property. He found an excuse to relax his vigilance and entered his room. Fight with him. Then, the scene just now happened. Read more at hotplenovel.xyz. Chin Chong's allegiance to San Eugene is correct, but since San Eugene began to wash his face, he also led a peaceful life. Without fierceness, less cruelty, he is not Chin Tian's opponent at all. And he loves his wife and his children even more. This feature is clearly written on the police database. It's just that the police are gentlemen. They would not arrest his wife and children to threaten him. So they knew that Chin Chong had done something illegal, and there was nothing he could do with Chin Chong. But Chin Tian is different. He is a villain, an unscrupulous villain. As long as it is someone who is on the same front with the protagonist, no matter it is evil, it is his enemy. This evening, two men is destined to not be peaceful. Especially the policemen, they are very busy and enjoy themselves. First, I received a report saying that the Bai and Hua Hotel was involved in drugs, and asked them to investigate. In the middle of the investigation, the boss hadn't seen him yet, and he received another report that guns were hidden in Jiangshan Lijing Villa. This is not over yet. The body of a woman was found in the previous disappearance. It's in the refrigerator in a room in a community. The corpse was dismembered and placed in a quick freezer. There are several kilograms of ice hidden under the bed of a certain house in the suburbs. In just 2 or 3 hours, the police successively uncovered several shocking cases. Jingle bell. Just now, according to the report, Lu Ruashi, who had seized a large number of guns in the Jiangshan Lijing Villa, suddenly received a call. The phone number is strange. Lu Ruashi was very confused, but she still pressed to answer. Hey, who are you? It's me, Chin Tian. Chin, Mr. Chin? How do you know my phone number? Lu Ruashi was a little surprised. Want to know if your phone number is difficult? Just ask your chief. Chin Tian said casually. Lu Ruashi suddenly realized that he slapped his forehead suddenly. I almost forgot the network of Chin Tian and two men. Excuse me, President Chin. My busy head is a little dizzy today. I didn't expect to go to this. It's okay. I didn't mean anything else when I called you. I just wanted to tell you that these cases today are related to Sanjin. You immediately send someone to catch him. If it's late, he will run away. Why are you? Ah, I see. You sent someone to make a report call? You are pretty smart. My God, it's really you? Okay, I won't talk nonsense with you. You should send someone to catch San Eugene, that's it? Speaking, Chin Tian hung up the phone directly and looked at Chin Chong in front of him. Are you sure you have finished talking? Chin Chong's face was as gray as death. All I know is this. Believe it or not, it's up to you. Believe, of course I believe, even if I don't believe it. So many crimes are enough to sentence Jin Sang to death. Chin Tian is very satisfied. Chin Chong's voice was cold. Can I let my wife and children go now? Of course, but don't you think something is wrong? What do you mean? Chin Tian sneered. Although you love your wife and children, you are also loyal to San Eugene. Why do you betray San Eugene so simply? Hearing this, Chin Chong's heart was shaken. What did you do to me? It's nothing, just a bit of toxin that paralyzes the nerves and a bit of psychological hints. Facts have proved that the effect is not bad. Speaking, Chin Tian raised the corner of his mouth, then pushed his flat glasses, got up and left Chin Chong's room without looking back. Only Chin Chong, who had recovered, sat slumped in place with a horrified expression on his face. This person actually hypnotized himself? Ding, I succeeded in changing the impression of one of the heroines, Lu Ruashi, on the host, gaining a villain value of plus 300, and regaining his luck value of 100 points. Ding, solve the Jin Sanyi forces, destroy the protagonist's luck successfully, and get the villain value plus 1000. Ding, I succeeded in changing the impression of one of the heroines, Lu Ruashi, on the host, gaining a villain value of plus 300, and regaining his luck value of 100 points. Ding, solve the Jin Sanyi, destroy the protagonist's luck, get the villain value plus 1000, and regain the luck value of 300 points. Ding, one of the heroines, Gu Qingqing, worships you, and gets 200 points for the villain. Adding the previous 300, the villain value is 1800 again. She luck value regained 400 points, now 1400. Seeing so many system prompts in an instant, even Chin Tian couldn't help feeling happy. It is worthwhile to prepare for so many days. The harvest is still okay. Originally, with his current strength, he could sneak into Jin Sanyi's villa to kill him. But he is only at full level in fighting skills, not at full level in killer skills. After killing Jin Sanyi in this way, the finishing work is more troublesome. Therefore, he chose this method now. Let Gu Qingqing find some new faces and mess up the sight of Jin Sanyi. Force Jin Sanyi out of the villa. Then Chin Tian went out in person to get Chin Chong this person. As long as Chin Chong is dealt with, San Eugene, who hasn't completely whitewashed, will definitely be finished. Even if Chin Chong can't be dealt with, it doesn't matter. When Jin Sanyi returned to the villa, Chin Tian could also intercept him halfway. Anyway, it won't make Jin Sanyi feel better. As for the transfer of Lin Feng, it was just to prevent him from getting too close to the third master Jin and rescued the third master. It turned out to be unexpected, because poison medicine contains some hypnotic abilities. Let this thing become more smooth than imagined. All the backhands prepared before were of no use. He shook his head and stopped thinking. Chin Tian didn't care about Chin Chong's life and death anymore. He went to the underground garage alone and got in a very ordinary white Volkswagen. Then he took off his glasses and beard and changed back to his clothes. President Chin is still the same President Chin. I took out the phone and clicked on Deng Yuqing's portrait. What are you doing? Nothing, I just can't sleep a bit. It just so happens that I can't sleep either. Then do you want to come to my house? Deng Yuqing said excitedly. Chin Chong hesitated, then typed, no, go to the hotel directly. Read more at hotfulnovel.xyz. Then I will open the room and send you a message? Can. After returning this message, Chin Chong started his car and drove in the direction where Deng Yuqing was. Chin Chong used Jin San to practice his hands, but Jin San himself was a little daunted. He had already guessed. I know that Chin Chong may have made the matter this time. I think Chin Chong might do it halfway. So he prepared a gun just in case of accidents. But how could he never think that Chin Chong never appeared from beginning to end? As a result, he had just walked to the Bienhua bar and received a call from the villa's bodyguard, saying that a policeman wanted to go in and search for something. He was also furious about this, thinking it was impossible for these police to find anything. Later, he scolded the police officers who came to the bar to search. But when he was about to go back to the villa, he suddenly received a call that his gun had been found. This horrified him inexplicably. The place where you commit crimes and hide your guns is very hidden. No one knows except for himself and Chin Chong. Didn't expect Chin Chong to betray himself? Before he could think about it, he quickly ordered the driver to go outside the city. Unexpectedly, as soon as the vehicle was started, it was hit by a small car. This collision directly caused him to lose his best chance of escape. The police in the bar, as if they had been ordered by someone, rushed out and surrounded him. He didn't even have a chance to resist. This time, the case of Jin San was so big that it alarmed the police throughout the city. When the guns were searched, the police called for a thunder operation overnight. The people of Guqingqing, plus the people of Qingtian. The horses on both sides are gray and white. Eyeliner can almost fill most of two men. So many people, plus the police, plus Qingtian's strong personal strength. If you still can't get rid of a Jin San, then you really don't have to be mixed up. Of course, the contradiction between Qingtian and Jin San didn't need to be so laborious. But Qingtian is a big villain. If a big villain has to do everything by himself, what else do those subordinates do? You know, the Qin family's bodyguard was not bought by the security company. It was raised by the Qin family. So Qingtian takes advantage of this time to train soldiers. What's wrong? The lion pounces on the rabbit, and you need to go all out? Lying on the big bed of the presidential suite, enjoying Deng Yuqing's massage, Qingtian felt relaxed. This is the first time he has done something with his heart. Although due to time, the plan this time has many flaws. But he already liked this feeling of strategizing. If I can have a subordinate who can fight like the protagonist, maybe next time I act, I don't need to go out on my own. Mr. Qin, is this strength appropriate? Almost, but you shouldn't always pinch one position. Give me a pinch in other places too. Okay. Deng Yuqing changed places. By the way, President Qin, why do you look so tired today? It's because I'm too tired, so I come to you to relax. Isn't this physical work? Can it be considered relaxation? Deng Yuqing twitched at the corner of her mouth. Just do it yourself. Deng Yuqing. Obviously, she can't adapt to Qingtian's rhythm a bit. With the release of Qingtian's self, the night gradually deepened. People who were very busy in the first half of the night slowly fell asleep. In this game between Jin San and Qingtian, Jin San didn't even see Qingtian's face, so he lost to Qingtian. This also made Lin Feng, who followed Jin San, extremely depressed. At this time, he was even about to wonder if he was reincarnated by Broom Star. Just got down the mountain and was caught up in the game? Want to rely on the Su family, but fainted Su Zhongyang? And now, only a few days after he went to Sanyijin? Originally, I was thinking about curing Jin San, relying on Jin San to oppose Qingtian. Unexpectedly, this Jin San was caught by the police directly. At this time, he completely felt like he was leaning against the mountains and the rivers. Early the next morning, I watched all the properties under Jin San's name were put on seals. Lin Feng didn't know where to go for a while. Damn, this third Master Jin is too unreliable. I thought he was a human being. Lin Feng couldn't help but vomit. He faintly guessed that Jin San was arrested, which was related to Qingtian, but he has nothing to do. Because he doesn't have his own subordinates, he can't grasp Qingtian's movements. I don't know where Qingtian got these Jin San's criminal evidence. However, this Qingtian also doesn't play cards according to the routine, and calls the police every time. Call the police for small shrimps like yourself, and call the police for local snakes like Jin San? Can't Qingtian do one thing on his own? What? Boom. While Lin Feng was thinking about it, an old man standing not far away suddenly fell down. This scene shocked the people around. They glanced at the fallen old man. There was a lot of discussion, but no one dared to come forward to help. Only Lin Feng walked over in 3 steps and 2 steps, and helped the old man up. Oh boy, don't do good deeds casually these years. Yes, don't help the old man if he falls down. Be careful that he misuses you. The old man dare to help if he falls? Great. Does this have a mine at home? The people around not only didn't help, but they were still talking coldly. After all, in this year, if the old man falls down and goes to help, there is a high probability that he will be corrupted. But Lin Feng was unmoved, because they can see that this old man is not pretending. Read more at hotfulnovel, XYZ. My god, why is this bar blocked? Huh? Really? Wasn't it okay yesterday? Oh, don't you guys know this? There was a big deal last night. What's the big deal? Hurry up. I heard that the owner of this bar seems to have done something illegal. A lot of police officers came last night. Really? Why don't I know? I do not know either. If the boss breaks the law, the bar has to be closed? Of course, who knows if this is an improper profit? Right. Because Jin San was arrested, all businesses were suspended. Those who have done illegal things with Jin San, run for your life, get caught and get caught. In an instant, the tree fell and scattered. Even Su Hu and Leopard were missing. It has to be said that Jin San is able to end up like this. He is still to blame. Obviously it's going to be whitewashed, and some illegal things have to be done. Isn't this what it means to seek death? But if you think about it, you can actually understand it. From frugality to luxury is easy, but from luxury to frugality is difficult. Accustomed to the underworld life of collecting money, suddenly let them do serious business? That meager income can't satisfy his ambitions at all. Even Chin Chong couldn't help but want to return to his old career several times, not to mention his third master Jin. I heard that San Jin was planted last night. I also heard that it seems to have offended the president of the Chin Group, President Chin. They said Mr. Chin asked him to apologize, but he didn't go, and then he planted. My God, is this Chin Group so powerful? How easy is it to get San Jin? Who knows? Anyway, they are not our offending. Makes sense. The matter that Jian San was resolved by Chin Tian spread throughout the entire underground forces of Tumen City overnight. At the same time, unexpectedly, this Chin Tian is quite capable, can actually let 13 cooperate with him. Inside an entertainment city south of Tumen, a tall, burly man said with furrowed brows. Speaking of the fall of Jian San, who was the most affected besides Jian San himself? Isn't it him, another big force among the three underground forces in Tumen Brother Long Fifth? He also heard about Chin Tian and Jian San's festival, but he didn't think Chin Tian would go to deal with Jian San, because in his opinion, if the two fight, the biggest possibility is to lose both sides. Chin Tian has no need to do this at all. But unexpectedly, reality slapped him directly. Chin Tian not only dealt with Jian San, but also uprooted him in a short time without hurting himself. I have to say that this Chin Tian is very capable. Now Gu Qingqing and Chin Tian are in a cooperative relationship, and the two have solved Jian San. Will it solve him next? Long Wu felt that it was very possible. Thinking of this, he took out his cell phone and dialed Gu Qingqing's phone directly. The phone was quickly connected, and Gu Qingqing's weird voice came from inside. Hey, fifth brother, why do you think of calling me on the phone? 13. I really didn't expect that you would cooperate with Chin Tian. No matter how wrong the third is, it is your third brother. Is it really appropriate for you to unite outsiders to deal with him? 3 brothers? Huh. Gu Qingqing said disdainfully. Let's not say whether he is worthy of being my third elder brother. Let's just talk about the incident back then. Have you already forgotten it? He offended Mr. Chin, and Mr. Chin found me. You said, do I have a reason to refuse? Mr. Chin? Long Wu frowned. It seems that your relationship with Chin Tian is not an ordinary cooperative relationship. It's not going to work, brother 5. You bother. Are you okay? It's okay. I'm hanging up too. Listening to the busy tone on the phone, Long Wu frowned even tighter. After one night, Chin Tian's name has spread throughout the underground forces in Tumen. Since Gu Shisan can cooperate with Chin Tian to deal with Jian San, he can also cooperate with Chin Tian to deal with him. Therefore, Dragon 5 who knows this is already thinking about countermeasures quickly in his heart. What? On the other side, the Chin Group's office. Lying on the office chair, looking at the vehicles coming and going outside the French windows, Chin Tian couldn't help but stretched. He, who had just separated from Deng Yuqing not long ago, felt very comfortable. After solving Jian San, he can seriously clean up Lin Feng. When I think again that I am rich, handsome, and capable now, except for Shuang, he really can't think of any other adjectives. But speaking of Lin Feng, Chin Tian had to sigh with emotion. I have not slept with a female protagonist now, and my luck value has already been 1400. This shows that Lin Feng's luck is not all on the heroine. Looked at the only 1800 villain on himself. Chin Tian already had a plan in his heart. First use the 1000 villain value to draw a prize, and then use the 500 villain value to buy a Bugatti Veyron. Although the ordinary models of the Bugatti Veyron only need 25 million, no better than 35 million. If the 500 villains are converted into money, it is 50 million, which seems a bit uneconomical. But Bugatti is mass-produced every year, and an appointment is required to purchase it. Even a wealthy man like Chin Tian is very troublesome to go through the process. So 500 is 500. Chin Tian doesn't care about this at all now. I have to say that Chin Tian has already begun to pursue a new quality of life. Even a luxury car wants to drive something different. Successful ability extraction, choose one of the following abilities. 1. God-level car skills. 2. Swana skill is at full level. God-level car skills have appeared again? Seeing these two skills, Chin Tian didn't hesitate at all this time, and directly chose the car skills. Although this thing is not very useful, it is better than the Swana skill at the back, right? Swana skill is at full level? It hurts my stomach to look at it. Really thought that there was a Swana. Gold million tails? F*** K the calf. I chose the god level car skills, and then, bought a Bugatti. Click to buy. The villain value is deducted, but nothing happens? Jingle bell. Read more at hotplenovel.xyz. The phone rang, and Chin Tian pressed the answer button. A sweet female voice rang. Hi, hello, is it Mr. Chin? Hello, Mr. Chin. The Bugatti Black Best Legendary Limited Edition you bought is already on the way to delivery, and it is expected to arrive in 6 hours. Please check it carefully. Does the car bought in the system appear in this way? Chin Tian is a little curious, but this is not important now. The important thing is, Legendary Limited Edition? Yes, Mr. Chin. The other party's tone is obviously a little strange. This person buys a car. Doesn't he know what type of car he is buying? Okay, I get it. Hanging up the phone, Chin Tian couldn't help laughing. He thought he was just an ordinary Bugatti, but he didn't expect it to be a limited edition. Sure enough, the system is still not pitted. The legendary Bugatti Black Best Limited Edition, there were only 3 on the earth in the previous life. The ex-factory price is 61 million, plus the limited value added. It is not an exaggeration to say that it is a sports car with more than 100 million yuan. Unexpectedly now, I bought one such thing with 500 villain value? Not bad. Such a super sports car is equipped with the god-level car skills that he has just acquired. Simply perfect. Moody, what arrangements do I have today? President Chin, at 6 o'clock tonight. I need to attend Miss Sue's birthday party. Huh? Is it Saturday today? Chin Tian was stunned, picked up the mobile phone and took a look. Sure enough, it was 10 o'clock on Saturday morning. Okay, it just so happens that you can drive a new car to the birthday party. Chin Tian is definitely going to Su Yanran's birthday. After all, this is a great opportunity to get a good impression. But since it's a birthday, you need to choose a birthday gift. The Su family where Su Yanran is located is also a wealthy family. So sending ordinary gold and silver jewelry would seem a bit tacky, but Su Yanran is a young girl. Besides giving gold and silver jewelry, what else can be given? Thinking of this, Chin Chong couldn't help but fell into contemplation. Dad, why don't you ask him to tell us? Yes, Grandpa, Lin Feng is really? Su Zhengyang had a headache looking at his old man in the Su family villa. He also didn't understand why his father would have such a soft spot for Lin Feng. Why don't you ask Lin Feng to come to your daughter's birthday party behind them? Okay, you don't need to say. Elder Su raised his hand and interrupted Su Yanran. Xiao Lin did something wrong that day. I have already told him about this, and he has also realized his mistake. What's more, I just asked him to come to a birthday party. What's the big deal? But Grandpa, I really don't like him. You said, there are so many outstanding young people out there. Why are you so caring about this kid Lin Feng? In front of her grandfather, Su Yanran was not as cold as usual. On the contrary, there is a little coquettish taste. Because after the last quarrel, not only did she almost have an accident, even her grandfather was almost hospitalized with anger. So she didn't dare to annoy her grandfather anymore now. Yanran, in fact, Lin Feng is really good, so you just try to get along with him, okay? I do not. Yanran. I don't anyway. Dad, don't force her. This kind of thing pays attention to the love between the two. It's useless no matter how you force her. Su Zhengyang said helplessly. He didn't feel much about Lin Feng at first, but since that day, his impression of Lin Feng has plummeted. If the person in front of him is not his father, he can't wait to give him a slap in the face. Hearing Su Zhengyang's words, Grandpa Su knew that he couldn't force him too hard. Well, you are right. Today is Yanran's birthday. We should be a little happier, and we won't talk about this topic. But there is one thing I still want to remind you. Lin Feng is here this afternoon. You can't show him his face. Well, I will try my best. It is a normal thing for Mr. Su to maintain Lin Feng. After all, Lin Feng has the protagonist's aura, and he becomes more stubborn when he gets older. So Mr. Su's situation is normal. However, Su Yanran and Su Zhengyang were not affected by Lin Feng's protagonist halo. They don't have a cold with Lin Feng, especially after the last time. 6 hours is not long, not short. Chin Chong prepares birthday presents for Su Yanran while handling company affairs. At about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Mu Dai sent the invitation card to Chin Chong. Chin Chong took the invitation card and returned to Lishan Villa. At the door of the villa, the Bugatti Legend limited edition was delivered on time, and it was filled with oil. Looking at this limited edition sports car, even the bodyguards of the luxury car are looking forward to it. Bugatti Black Best Legend limited edition? TSK. You deserve to be the boss. You can even get this car. Awesome. I really want to drive. The sign for the sports car is completed. Looking at the sports car in front of him, Chin Chong's face also showed a look of wonder. It is a well-known limited edition sports car. Just looking at this streamlined body is full of a sense of future technology. The paint is black and the body is made of carbon fiber. The direction under the headlights radiates to the front fender, and finally the golden stripes gathered in the door line strengthen the unique design features of Weihang. Gee, awesome. Chin Chong didn't talk nonsense and ordered Laoli to buy what he was going to buy. By the way, the bodyguards removed the Bugatti roof and turned it into a convertible, then took a shower and changed to a more casual outfit. Looking at the time, it was already past 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Chin Chong took out the long-lost Louis Vuitton sunglasses and sat in this half-billion-dollar roadster. The inside is like a spaceship cockpit, giving Chin Chong the illusion that he is going to participate in the interstellar war. Casual wear, caravan, sunglasses, plus the effect of Beauty Dan. Chin Chong at this moment seems to have returned to 20 years old. Oldly, are things ready? Quasi. Ready. Looking at the Bugatti sports car in front of him, even if Laoli couldn't help swallowing. Take 2 people behind me. Okay, President Chin. Rumble. The unique engine sound of the supercar is like a steel beast, roaring loudly on the streets of the city. F***K, this sports car. Handsome, too handsome. This is really a sports car, Tusk. It's a Boron Castle. Such a sports car, at least tens of millions, right? Over 10 million? This is Bugatti in particular, at least 25 million or more? 25 million? So expensive? Nonsense. Do you think it's a joke to buy a BMW with 4 tires? It is undeniable that ordinary sports cars are on the road. They all exist like focal points. Chin Chong's limited edition Bugatti is the focus of attention. There was a lot of discussion from passers-by along the way. 15 meters behind him, he couldn't even see other vehicles. Even if it is a stoppered vehicle, it will immediately open the distance when it comes in. Hi, handsome guy. Are you missing a girlfriend? I looked at the traffic lights in front, and then at the young girl standing next to me on the road, looking at her eyes shining brightly. Chin Chong's whole person is speechless. Lousy waits for a traffic light. There is a girl to pick up a conversation? No shortage. Chin Chong spit out 2 words lightly. The roadster is not good at this point. It can't hide his peerless face at all. Plus, he went to Su Yanran's banquet, so he didn't bring any other women. Read more at Hopful Novel, XYZ. Hearing Chin Chong said this, the girl was not surprised at all. Then do you mind having one more? The woman said delicately. Sorry, beauty, it's the green light. After speaking, Chin Chong ignored him and rushed out with a kick of the accelerator. The angry woman stomped straight. At 5:30 in the afternoon, a lot of luxury cars had been parked in the open space in the Su's villa. Rolls-Royce, Maserati, Lamborghini, Bentley, Porsche, Ferrari. All kinds of luxury cars are like a large auto show. Like what Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Audi. In the eyes of these people, they are all nanny models. Go away. Don't come here to make trouble. What kind of banquet do you attend without invitations? At the entrance of Su's villa, he looked at the young man in front of him. The security guard in uniform shouted. Young people wear very ordinary clothes, no more than 300 yuan at a glance. And everyone else came in luxury cars, and this one came by taxi. Young man, this is not where you should be, go quickly. Another security guard, seems to be polite. Grandpa Su called me, and he didn't say what invitations he wanted? Lin Feng couldn't help muttering. Elder Su really only gave him a phone call and forgot to give him an invitation. After hearing this, even the more polite security guard couldn't help it. Grandpa Su? Haha, boy, don't try to climb relatives. This is the villa of the Su family, yes, but I never knew that Grandpa Su had a grandson like you. Yes, hurry up. How can the Su family know a poor boy like you? The protagonist will attract hatred wherever he goes. Now is no exception. As the saying goes, people rely on clothes, horses, and saddles. I don't know if Lin Feng did it intentionally or unintentionally. Obviously know that Su Yanran is a wealthy daughter, rich lady, and those who come to her birthday party are either rich or expensive. But he just wanted to dress like this cock and came here in a taxi. Isn't this uncomfortable? Or is it that the protagonist is so funny? Lin Feng sneered when he heard the security guard's words. I didn't care about them and took out my mobile phone directly, ready to call Mr. Su. He believed that as long as he made this call, these security guards would definitely nod and bow at him. But just when he unlocked the phone, a roar like a beast reached his ears. This moment, the security guard at the entrance of Su's villa, everyone including Lin Feng, subconsciously looked in the direction of the sound. Suddenly, a roadster full of technological sense appeared in their sight. My god, this is Bugatti? F***K. Or a limited edition. It looks like someone is coming. You guys hurry up. I don't seem to know this person. I don't seem to have seen it either. It looks like the young master of which big family? Watching the roadster driving towards them, several security guards hurried forward. Excuse me. Chin Chong stopped the car, without even looking at them, handed out an invitation card. The Mercedes behind is with me. Okay, this young master, please inside. Seeing the invitation, the security nodded quickly. Invitations can bring people, so they are not surprising. Hey, isn't this Lin Feng? Chin Chong actually discovered the existence of Lin Feng a long time ago. Seeing Lin Feng standing alone outside the door, he noticed something. When he walked in front of him, he said, "What are you doing at this door? Go in." Chin Chong? Seeing Chin Chong, Lin Feng immediately gritted his teeth and pulled his fist. Obviously, although Chin Chong's dress, temperament, and external age have changed a lot, but his appearance has not changed much. So he easily recognized Chin Chong. The so-called enemies are extremely jealous when they meet. Although he had known for a long time, he might encounter Chin Chong at this banquet. But at this moment when he really met, he found that he could not control his emotions at all. Master, may I ask, do you know this little brother? The security guards did not recognize Chin Chong, but Chin Chong looks very young, and he drives a Bugatti, there are invitations, and he is also a big man if he wants to come. So they were called Master Chin Chong, and they did not dare to offend. Seeing that Chin Chong knew Lin Feng at this time, the security hurried up to explain to Chin Chong flatly, and changed the word boy to a little brother. It seems that I want to leave a good impression in front of Chin Chong. You don't know him? Forget it, it's normal if you don't know him. Chin Chong doesn't care about Lin Feng's expression at all. I know him, why? Look at it now. It's you who judge people by their appearance, don't let him in. It's none of our business, it's him. The security guard was ashamed and quickly explained. Who knows what's going on with this turtle? Obviously I know a big person, but I have to dress like this to come here. Don't bring invitations yet? Are you deliberately making yourself happy? Okay, I didn't say anything, but I want to remind you that he is an amazing guy. You can't offend? Chin Chong didn't mean to care about them. After saying this, he drove the car directly into the gate of Su's villa. Yes, thank you for this young master's reminder. After Chin Chong left, the security guard who was reminded by Chin Chong no longer dared to stop Lin Feng. You go in. Humph. Lin Feng let go of his fist and walked towards the villa with a cold snort. When Lin Feng walked away, the security guard came over. Damn, this kid is really not a thing. He knows the big man who drives Bugatti, and he came to play the game of pretending to be a pig and eating a tiger? Yes, is it deliberately dressed like this to slap us in the face? It's really disgusting. Grass? Ding. Prevent the protagonist Lin Feng from pretending to be successful. Get the villain value plus 300. Looking at this system prompt, Chin Chong raised a playful smile at the corner of his mouth. I didn't expect Lin Feng to be here. Haha. It seems that tonight's birthday party will not be so boring. Ha ha ha, President Su, long time no see. Long time no see, long time no see. President Wang, please come inside. Mr. Zhou, don't come here unharmed. Don't come unharmed. Quick, please inside. The manor-style villa of the Su family is no smaller than Chin Chong's villa. There are 2 rows of servants standing along the way to guide the guests. And inside the villa is already very lively. Originally, Su Yanran's birthday party should be for young people. But at their level, no matter what party they hold, the nature has changed a bit. Talk about cooperation, build relationships, cling to the powerful, and introduce new people. So now there are a lot of celebrities and bigwigs. Seeing the guests coming to the villa one after another, Su Yanran on the balcony on the 2nd floor couldn't take the slightest interest. Because she knows that today is her birthday, and these people are here to discuss business. It's not here to celebrate my birthday at all. Hello, Sister Yanran. What are you thinking about? A girl patted her shoulder playfully from behind. Su Yanran turned her head. A girl with smoky makeup and a non-mainstream hairstyle caught her eye. The girl wears a black pearl necklace around her neck. He wears a dark tight-fitting long-sleeve t-shirt, black tights, and short boots on the lower body. Dressed as a little locomotive sister. Nothing. Su Yanran looked at the girl's dress, a little speechless. I said, Ming Ming? Okay. Don't you know what day is today? Of course I know. It's Sister Yanran's birthday. Then you still dressed up like this? What happened to me dressed up like this? Chen Mingming pulled a chair at will, then sat on it and put his legs on another chair. Do you still despise me? How could I despise you? I'm just worried that there are many young masters coming today. If you let them see you like this, you won't get married. Cut. Who is rare? Chen Mingming didn't care. They looked down on me. I still look down on them. 1 or 2 hypocrisy are dying. They are not worthy of my Chen Mingming at all. Not good enough? Your eyesight is too high, right? I remember that Lu family master, isn't it good? Master Lu, you mean Lu Tianyu? Chun Mingming didn't bother to get up. Come on, it's just a sissy with a greasy face. What's so good about it? Where is Zhou's young master? Zhou Ziyang? One softie. Isn't there still young master Wei Qingbin? It looks good, but I don't like his yin and yang look, and I remember he doesn't like you? What nonsense. Huh. Su Yinran wanted to say something, but suddenly she found someone. Read more at Hotful Novel, XYZ. Downstairs of the villa, there is a flat open space. The open space is full of luxury cars. At this time, Wei Qingbin, in a white suit, brought a young man in gray casual clothes down from a white Porsche. The young man behind him is no one else but Qin Shiji, the son of Qin Tian. What's happening? When Chen Mingming heard the sound, he got up and leaned over curiously. Nothing, Su Yinran said perfunctorily. She wanted to ask Qin Shiji, why are you here? But your dad hasn't come yet? But when I got to my lips, I felt something was wrong, so I didn't say it in the end. Chen Mingming was a little confused when she heard Su Yinran's words. Seeing Su Yinran's gaze, she was even more puzzled. No, Sister Yinran, don't you like this Qin Shiji, do you? This kid doesn't look as good as Wei Qingbin,